Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. My name is Andrew Casey and I am creating content for you guys in order for you guys to grow, in order for you guys to unlock your full potential. So first off, thank you for tuning in, thank you for checking out my video. It really means a lot to me because I'm creating this content for you, alright? So let's get started. The first video is about 5 steps how you can find out what you want and how you actually get it. Are you excited? So let's start. The first step is to take at least 5 minutes to brainstorm what you want for your life to be. For example, what do you want for your career? What do you want for your health? What do you want for your finances? What do you want for your relationships? Take your time to really write everything down on a piece of paper you wish for your future life. And don't miss anything out because this is going to help you afterwards. So the next step will be that you really take your time to think about why it is important to you. For example, why it is important to you that you want to be physically fit. Why is it important to you that you want to have a lot of money? For example, let's say you want to have $1 million on your bank account. Why is it important to you? What does it mean to you? And what are you going to do to get it or to achieve it? Step number 2, ask yourself, what is your starting position? For example, if you want to have a specific weight, let's say 119 pounds. What are you currently weighing and what's the difference between that? It's really important that you be very specific. Alright, step number 3. Ask yourself, what kind of person do you have to become in order to reach your goal? This is very important because right now you might not be the person who would reach the goal. One very important key point for you here, many people believe that we achieve our goals, but that's not quite correct. You don't achieve your goals, you grow into them, which means whatever habit, whatever trait the person has you wish to become, you need to adapt these, you need to take them for your own, you need to apply them to your daily life. And then the result will be that you achieve your goals automatically because you attract whatever you wish for if you have the right habits and the right mindset behind that. If you're not sure what kind of habits the person would have or what kind of habits you can apply to your daily life that will boost your daily life, I created a video for this over here and you can check it out and it will help you right away. And for all the people who don't want to watch another video and want to stay in touch with me, you're very invited to check out my Instagram channel where I'm giving you daily content which is going to motivate you, which is going to inspire you and empower you to unlock your full potential and achieve whatever you're after. So now we are at step 4, which is very, very important. Now listen carefully. Step 4 is that you have to convince yourself that you can achieve it. And you might think, Andrew, how is it going to help me? This is going to build the discipline, this is going to build the confidence, and this, most important, this is going to build the focus, which is very important to reach your goals. But this is something we will discuss in another video. In order to convince yourself that it's important to you, you need to tell it yourself every day and every night. And how exactly are you going to do that? Take whatever mirror you have, no matter if it's your phone where you can just use the front camera, or if you just take whatever mirror you have in your house, every day and every night you stand before it and tell yourself what kind of goals you have, what kind of person you have to become to achieve them, and more specifically, why it is important to you. Because honestly, here's one very important key point for you. Whatever anybody's telling you about if you can achieve something, if you believe in yourself or not, if you can do something or not, The only thing that is standing in your way is yourself. So this is the most important person. This is the person you have to convince every day to achieve your goals and to get what you want. When you're standing in front of the mirror and when you're speaking and talking to yourself, you are branding the image of your achievements, of your results you want to have deeply inside of your mind, that your mind is helping you out to reach that because it knows it's important to you. But first off, you need to convince yourself every day and every night. If you might think you can skip a day or two, why would you start in the first place? So stick to it until you have achieved it, otherwise it won't help you. So once again, the reminder, this is the most crucial part, to convince yourself every day and every night, to remind yourself what you're after and how important it is to you and what kind of person you have to become. Nobody else except you is making your dreams come true. And this is why you need to believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, who else would? Alright, so step number 5. You have thought about what you want. You have thought about what kind of person you need to become. You have written down your starting point. The next step will be that you think about when you want to achieve your goals. Because if you don't do that, if you don't give yourself a specific due date, you can procrastinate to the rest of your daily life. Trust me. So this is very, very, very important. Take your time to really think about until when you want to achieve your goals and your specific goal, and tell yourself every day. Otherwise, trust me, you will never get started and it won't change anything unless you give yourself a due date. So let's say you want to have $1 million on your bank account. It's important to me because I can live my life like I want to. I am free. I don't have to work from 9 to 5 or whatsoever. I can travel the whole world. I can take care of my family. I can take care of my friends. So what kind of person do I have to become in order to have $1 million on my bank account? I would say that I have to earn a lot of money and also have to live underneath my means, or not spend every dollar that comes in, and actually save a lot of money. Also, I would say that you need to think about how you can let the money work for yourself, because until you are having $1 million on your bank account, there will be a lot of money sitting and waiting there. And the next thing would be that I would say another thing I would have to become is very focused and committed. And also the person who wants to achieve $1 million would have to look after other millionaires and see how they did it. Since I have never done it, the person who would achieve it knows how it's possible. So I need to take a look at these people and adapt the mindset they have and adapt the habits they have. The next step would be that you convince yourself every day and every night. Remember to give you a due date. You remind yourself every day and every night too. For example, let's say you want to be a millionaire in 5 years. If you don't believe it yet, don't worry about that. Just tell yourself every day that you want to make it possible in 5 years. More specifically, I am going to be a millionaire on, let's say, 1st of July 2026 from now on, or 27. This is how you have to work. And if you think about right now that you can't achieve it, or how is it going to be possible, don't worry about that. The answers will come to you as long as you stay committed and focused to your goal. Trust me, I have achieved many things myself I never thought it would be possible. Earning 5 figures a month, having healthy relationships, and living a healthy life, being very, very fit physically and also mentally. I never thought I could have been, but I convinced myself and I believed in myself. And this is what you also can do. Believe in yourself. Alright, so let's sum up the 5 steps again. So first step, think about how you want your life to be. Next step, you need to think about your starting position. where are you, where do you want to go, and where are you now, and what's the distance or what's the gap, the difference between these, and write it down. Step number 3, what kind of person do you have to become in order to achieve your goals? Step number 4, prove to yourself every day and every night what your goals are and that's important to you, and tell yourself every day and every night in the mirror, in front of something, or write it down or whatsoever. Talk to yourself and convince yourself you're the one you need to convince, no one else. Step number 5, give yourself a specific due date. Write it down until when, and tell yourself every day, every night, in order to get active, to get up and get started. Otherwise you can just procrastinate until the end of your life. So these were my 5 steps to find out what you want and actually get it. I hope you liked this video. If you watched till the end, thank you so much. It really means a lot to me. And if there's anything specific you would like to mention about this video, feel free to let me know in the comments. I would be happy if you subscribe. I'm going to make a video every 2 weeks for you guys to grow, to unlock your full potential, because you can achieve everything what you want, everything you have in your mind right now. If you don't believe it yet, if you don't think it's possible, trust me, it is. Not only by my experience, but also by the experience of many others I encountered in my life. And I'm going to help you get there if you want to. You can do it. I believe in you and wish you a wonderful day. Enjoy whatever you're doing right now, and I wish you a wonderful time. Bye then. See you in the next video.